Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're a new viewer, hello, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Oh, my throat's already croaky. Hello, how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing really well. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. These gloves. This is a health update on this part. We are doing a library haul, but just real quickly, I was diagnosed with arthritis in I think it's my left knee, might be my right, a few years ago, osteoarthritis, and I do believe I have it in my fingers, and lately my fingers and my wrists and my hands have been horrible. They've been really painful, swollen as all get out. So I invested in some compression gloves, and they are like amazing. If you have osteoarthritis, they're not meant for rheumatoid arthritis, but if you have osteo, I really recommend them because, oh my goodness, what a difference they've made. Now, this does mean I'll be wearing gloves probably for the rest of my life, but I don't mind as long as it helps, because as soon as I take them off, it hurts. But when they're on, I can do anything. It's amazing. So I did order some pink and purple ones from Amazon, so I get them tomorrow, so I'm very excited, because if you have to wear gloves, you might as well make it aesthetic, right? And pretty. Am I wearing jammies? Yes, I am. Don't judge me. Okay. It's 9:50 a.m. on, what day is it? January 16th, 2025. And we're going to do library haul, because I just went to the library yesterday. So if you've been watching my videos, my updates, I have moved, hence the blank wall behind me, but I have moved, and I hate it when you can see the white part of my pillow. Does that bug anybody else? It bugs me. Okay, anyways. So, I went to the library yesterday, to my local library. I just moved in the beginning of January. I'm starting to get used to living here. I still have to finish fixing up my room. That's today's job. But I decided to do library haul because I went to the library yesterday and I really had a lot of fun. I went there and read for about an hour in one of the study rooms. And then I went to a coffee shop nearby and read for another 2 hours. Which, again, these compression gloves have made such a difference because I haven't even been able to hold a book for like a few days now, probably about a week. And I read for almost 4 hours straight. It was amazing. So anyways, highly recommend if you have osteoarthritis in your fingers or your wrist or your hand, would recommend them. They are like between $20 and $30 Canadian. You can get them, a pair of them. So yeah. Okay, health update over. Let's do library hauls. So if you watch my videos, you know I do epic library hauls. I usually have like 40 books at a time. I don't believe I have 40 this time, but I do have quite a few. So let's get started. Grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, something to do with your hands, maybe crochet, knitting, sewing, whatever you do, clean your house, whatever you want to do while you watch or listen, and let's get started. I did buy some of those glasses with bamboo lids and straws that I had in the other house, but I left them in the other house, so I had to buy some more. But for now, I'm using a mug, and I've got the International Delight iced vanilla coffee in it. Delicious. Makes my blood sugar go extremely high, but it's delicious. Okay, let's get started. I think I spilled on here. Does anybody know how to wash these? Can you put them in the washer? I doubt you can. It's probably hand wash. I should Google that. Anyways, in no particular order, we have Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Yeah, so I saw someone, I forget who, someone is doing a read-along with this series, or this book. I can't remember who it is, but I've always wanted to read it. It's got this pretty setback? Is it setback or step back? It's step back, right? Anyways, very pretty. I want to read it. All I know is it's about a retelling of Cinderella, but an android, I think, or something. I don't know. Marissa Meyer is a good author, though, so it's YA. I want to read that. Okay, this one, I have a few in this series. So I read the first 2 books of the Cozy Mystery, the Cheese Shop Mysteries by Karina Moss. And here are the next 3. We have Curds of Prey, which I'm about halfway through. Ignore the library thing there. And by Karina Moss, this is a Cozy Mystery. Takes place in a cheese shop. This lady, what's her name? Willa owns a cheese shop, and it's a wonderful series, very good. And then I also got the next 2, I don't know which is next, but Case of the Blues and Fondue or Die. I love these titles. You will want cheese when you read them, believe me, you will. So be prepared for that. Wonderful Cozy Mystery series. Then I have a new to me Cozy Mystery series by Mindy Quigley, 6 Feet Deep Dish. I saw the cat and I was like, yep. You just give me a cat and a cozy mystery and I'm there for it. I don't know what this is about. This is the first in a new series. That's all I know. But I saw the cat and I love like orange cats. Like calico. Are those calicos? I can't remember what they're called. Not calico, is it? It's whatever. I don't know my breeds, okay? But I love those cats. I'm not going to go through the synopsis of all of them because I don't know the synopsis of all of them. I've just seen them on different BookTube channels and got them. Then we have This Woven Kingdom by Tahira Mafi. She wrote the Shadow Me series, which I still have not read. I know, it's an OG series. I still haven't read it. This is, I believe, an adult fantasy of hers. I'm not sure. Oh, I have a Granny Square card as a bookmark. Okay, let's take that out. I only read a few pages, but yeah. The font is really big, so maybe it's YA. I don't know. It's a fantasy series. I heard it was really good. That's all I need to know. This one, I am about almost halfway through. Dead and Tired by Kat Ailes. She wrote the first book in the Expectant Detective Mystery. This is the second book. The first book was called The Expectant Detectives, I believe. Yeah. And it was about a group of women who are pregnant and were solving a murder, and it's a cozy mystery. It's very funny. I couldn't relate much to the characters in that book because there's a lot of pregnancy jokes and humor about being pregnant, and I've never had that. But this book, their kids are like, it's like 10 months later or a year later or whatever, and the kids are now like, all the babies are like 9 and 10 months. I love the kid antics in this because if you don't know, I babysat and was a nanny for over 30 years for different families, and little ones were always my favorite, the little toddlers and the babies, and so the things the kids did and how the parents reacted, I related to that so much. It's a very funny cozy mystery. It's on the same wavelength of, I'm moving my camera, the same wavelength of the Finley Donovan series. Very funny, very good. If you love little kids and humor and the humor of being a parent, the funny things that, it happens, you have to deal with it, like it just happens and it's funny. And there's a dog, and I love the dog, but so I'm about halfway through. In this one, the women go to a protest and chain themselves to a tree, and when they wake up the next morning, someone's dead. So, dun dun dun. Okay, then this one has been on my library halls and on my TBRs so many times. Rune and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. I believe I've read the first maybe 5 chapters of this. I still haven't finished it. It is the 3rd book in the Shadow and Bone trilogy. And I really need to read this. This is also on my 50 Before 50. If you haven't watched that video, you can find it on my channel. But this is one on my 50 Before 50, and I really want to read that. This is a thick book. This is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. This is the spin-off of Hunger Games. This is Snow's backstory. What's his name? Not Senator. What's his name? Snow. I forget what they called him, but President Snow, that's it. That it's his backstory, and I do have the first 3 books in the Hunger Games series. I own them, so I want to read them and read this and do a reading vlog. And then I also want to read the new book that's coming out. I believe it's this year, which is it Hamish? Is that his name? His story, and I'm really looking forward to that. But I want to read this. I want to read the Hunger Games before I read that, though, so I don't know why I got it out already. Then we have Peach Tea Smash by Laura Childs. This is the newest book in the Tea Shop Mystery by Laura Childs. This follows Theodosia, and she solves murders, and she has a tea shop. And I love these books. I love the covers. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. Is this the large print? Yes, this is the large print edition. But I want to read this. I love this series. This used to be my favorite of all time. Now it's not, but it's a very close second in Cozy Mysteries. Then I have Miss Austen by, is it Jill or Gil? I think it's Jill Hornby. I've read quite a bit of this. I took out my bookmark for some reason. I don't know, your guess is as good as mine, but I'm really enjoying this. This is about Cassandra Austen and her story, fictionalized but based on facts. So, really enjoying that. Cassandra Austen, by the way, is Jane Austen's sister. The Book Lover's Library by Madeline Martin. Did this come out last year? Hang on. I believe it did. Where's the pub? The bad thing about these is it's hard to grasp things sometimes. You have to get used to it. And I took them off for a few hours this morning, so I'm trying to get used to them again. Okay, well, anyways, The Book Lover's Library is a historical fiction. Madeline Martin is one of my favorite historical fiction authors. This follows a widow who has a daughter, and I don't know, it's The Book Lover's Library. I don't know. I get all of Madeline Martin's books. I just love them. Not to get mixed up with Madeline Miller. This is not her. This is Madeline Martin. Okay. Then I've got the large print edition. That's why it's so big. It is Abby Jimenez, Just This Summer. I'm really looking forward to reading this. Abby Jimenez is one of probably my favorite romance author. Her and Ashley Postner are my favorites. And I want to read this. Again, large print. And I've listened to part of the audiobook before, but I want to start from the beginning again. But this is about a man who puts am I the a-hole? I don't want to say the word, but on Reddit about something, and it ends up he has a curse where everybody who every one of his exes when they break up meets. Oh my gosh, I can talk, honest. When he breaks up with someone, that person immediately meets their one true love and their, match. And so he puts it on Reddit, and a lady, a traveling nurse, sees it, and she has the same curse. And so they start fake dating, so that they can break each other's curse. So they can, break up, and then they'll meet. Whatever. It's cute. The Lovely War by Julie Berry. I've heard so many good things about this book, and honestly, I've read 44 pages, and I'm loving it. This is a historical fiction. It's told through Aphrodite. Aphrodite is a narrator, and she's telling this love story during a war. I don't know. It's beautiful. I'm loving it. I love the writing. Is this large print? No, this isn't large print, but it's historical fiction, a love story. Beautiful. Then I have A Venom Dark and Sweet by Judy Island. This is the second book in the Magic Steeped in Poison. Is that what it's called? hang on. Yeah, Magic Steeped in Poison. This is the second book to that. I read Magic Steeped in Poison 2 years ago. Never finished it, so I want to read that. Very short book. And then we have another cozy. This is Survival of the Fritters by Ginger Bolton. I've heard she's really good. Again, cats. This is part of the Deputy Donut mystery. And I've just heard they're really good. I think, was it Storm from Storm Reads who loves this series? I can't remember who it is, but I'm going to read that. Then, I'm sorry, I'm going through all these bags. The Lost Story by Meg Schaefer. This was published last year. I've read part of it. This is a large... No, this isn't a large print. I read only 2 pages of it, but I love Meg Schaefer's writing. I never did finish her first book. What is it called? The Wishing Game? Is that what it's called? But I do like her writing, so I do want to read that book. And I want to read this. I don't remember what this is about, but I want to read it. That's just the idea of all these books. I just want to read all the books. Am I going to read them? Probably not right now, but then I have The Author's Guide to Murder. I'm very excited for this. This is a large print, and it's by Beatrice Williams, Lauren Willig, and Karen White. Again, I forget what it's about, but I saw someone talking about it on YouTube, and it's about an author. I mean, sign me up. Okay, this one's another book tube recommendation. I forget who. Hang on, I got it. My legs are cramping up. I forget who said, but this is a book, because I put this on hold like months ago. Sorry, The Sunflower House by Adriana Allegri. I'm sorry if I pronounced that name wrong. That is the name. Sorry about the glare. I believe this is a historical fiction. I don't remember what it's about. It's about... Oh, right. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be emotional. Family secrets come to light as a young woman fights to survive in a Nazi-run baby factory. A real-life Handmaid's Tale during World War II. Oh, this is going to be emotional. I love me some emotional books. I mean, they send me into an emotional spiral and mental health spiral, but I love reading them. A Far Wilder Magic by Alison Saft. She wrote an enchantment, Fragile Enchantment, and I really enjoyed that. This one people like better, I think, so I don't know exactly what it's about. A mythical creature and a witch. I don't know. An alchemist. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. That's just the theme of all of this. I don't know. They just sounded good. No comment. Okay. I'm still reading Kingdom of Ash, by the way. A New Lease on Death by Olivia Black. Not to get mixed up with Olivia Blake. Olivia Blake. At first, I thought it was Olivia Blake. I'm like, no way, they write cozy mysteries too? No, it's Olivia Black, not Olivia Blake. My bad. But yeah, this is a ghost cozy mystery, I believe. Sign me up. The Ballad of Darcy and Russell by Morgan Matson. She writes YA romance. She did write a middle grade a few years ago, but I love her YA romances. And this one, I believe, came out last year, if I remember correctly. 2024, yeah. So, I want to read that. I don't know what it's about. All I know is it's Morgan Matson, and I love her books. The Unexpected Everything was my favorite from her. This one has been on my library hauls before. The Letter Tree by Rachel Fordham. I did start reading it. I had to take it back to the library, and I put it on hold again, but I want to finish this one. This is a Christian fiction. I'm not sure if it's actually Christian fiction or if it's just a clean historical fiction. It's blurred by a Christian fiction author, which is Nicole Deese. I think it's Christian fiction, but it's about I forget. 1924. It's about a zoo and romance and a letter tree. I don't know. That's it. Those are all the books. I'm sorry for the shaking of the camera. Every time I move my bed, it moves it. But that's all the books. And I hope that's all. I mean, there are a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Wish me luck on reading them. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are and have a great time reading. I don't know what I was going to say. God bless. Bye.